Part 2, I took a break. Yes, I did. We had been on there for like an hour and a half and whatever. So I'm guessing this is a whole new vibration. We reset because the YouTube was doing what it wanted to do. Hi, yeah, I'm back. Hi. I did take a break though, and I went and got you guys stuff. So I saw where the part 1 looped off at where I was telling you guys about just stability and Libra, right? But I had already gone into Scorpio before I noticed that the chat was gone. I'm like, bro. So I'm going to move the information a little bit closer so I can see you guys. If something freezes, let me know. Yeah, we'll give you guys a second to come back in the room. What it do? Come chill with me. It is the holiday weekend. For those of you that do not know, at the end of the reading, well, not the end of part 1, but at the end of part 2, we'll be taking a look at the mystical shaman oracle. Step into your power, and it's my gift to you for the holidays. Yes, for all of those fallen soldiers everywhere. I've had such a great these past couple of weeks. I really have. I want you guys to know that the holiday weekend coming in really means a lot as well. I hope that your energy is vibrating high. If it is, if it's not, that break was for a reason. I'm just going to say it. It was for a reason. So let's make sure we have a good connection here. Oh, Lord. All right. So I just got a spiritual message myself there of work that needs to be done with the commercial that popped up. I'm like, I need to do that. So I have some fresh tea. I had mint tea. Oh, this is a recipe for somebody. And yes, we are headed into Scorpio. If you missed part 1, boo-boo, I'm just going to tell you, go back at the beginning of that read. There is definitely an overall type of vibe. There's flower cards. The way that we're reading is it's kind of I was going to say genuine, of course, genuine. It's a guided message from your ancestors, those loved ones around you, so they can, I hear for some of you say, quit dicking around. That's just what I heard. Get to the things that you need to get to, and then they're going to really tell you about that other person that's around you and or how you are handling it, okay? So for, I don't know who needs to hear this, but this is actually a really great combination. It's mint tea, chamomile, fresh chamomile at that. Like, I didn't have time to brew it, so I just threw my chamomile in there. And the honey. Yes, I said honey and my voice got deep. I don't know why. It's still a little too hot, but it is so good. It feels good. Oh, hold on. I need to make sure I'm on the right video. I was on the other video. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Dana. From Romania. Hello, hello. Yes, you made it to the second part. That's what's up. Batista, Nicole. That's weird. All right, so hopefully everybody else comes back. But this was a good break. But this is what came out. And I literally had to make sure like I regrounded myself. It was almost like the first half of the zodiac was a completely different subject matter. Oh, and they told me to show you this. And if you hear me smacking on them, don't be mad. Okay. They're called Sweet Mamas and they're fire. They literally are gushers, which I know I'm not supposed to be eating, but whatever, with, and I'm going to say it incorrectly, don't judge me, tahini and red pepper. They're so good. They're fire. Yeah. I don't know. If you can make me happy, give me some Sweet Mamas. Okay. For those of you, Scorpio, all the way through Pisces that are going to be receiving the rest of this part 2 reading, whatever sign or whatever, house you're dealing with, whatever planetary aspect you're dealing with, they say cleanse. Okay. I have been on a musical cleanse for I don't know how long. I mean, days. Like when I told you guys I might play music for you, maybe I'll do a short. Scorpio, you're coming up, so maybe you guys need to hear that. And I do know that one of the signs over on the part 1 said, pay attention to your North Node. So, really flipping your chart and kind of going up and down the line. But for the rest of you, just listen to spirit, listen to God, and your angel guides and your messages. Okay. That's literally for you guys, okay? Like, and this is the, if you're going to associate this with the chakra, you're going to be associating it with the crown chakra. For whatever reason, Scorpio through Pisces, they wanted me to give you guys a reminder call, a wake-up call. All right, Saggies, Cappies, right? My Aquas, Aquafinas. I just heard mermaid energy. I want you to vibrate with that, okay? And it's still going. It's still going. So there's an energy there of like ultra healing, ultra awakening for you. You can hear it in the mic. I hope that's good. All right, so let's get to the messages. You guys go back to part 1. They're showing me this deck though. So for me, part 2, you get your own flower message too. It is the way it is. The reading comes out the way it comes out. Birds of paradise, self-acceptance. You are so much more. Yes, and peony. I keep seeing peony probably for the past 3 or 4 weeks or so. And it says health. Focus on all the parts to make the whole. Okay, and then Lenten Rose, my name. It says protection. Conserve what you have and save a little. And then it says Belladonna, which is silence. It says listen more and be and quiet be. Not be quiet, but quiet be. There's a difference in the way that that's, you know, like be still. Yeah. They're asking you to get rid of things that don't serve you. And what are your true feelings about really letting those go? How you are communicating that energy and being assertive and standing up for yourself with the fact that you have to make these choices. Sunflowers, forget-me-nots, moth orchids, fuchsia, everlasting daisies. And then you also had the Lenten rose. You also have the white carnation for devotion. Be true and pure in thought and deed. Birds of paradise. Who are you? Self-acceptance. Some of you all, I hear for some of you, you're peacemakers. It's an energy of peacemaker, right? Because let's just go ahead and move into Scorpio. What I saw with Scorpio when I, before I realized the video had frozen, was the word redundant. Oh, that didn't say, did it? It was redundant. So take that into consideration, Scorpio. In part 1, I said that if I say something that makes you feel disrespected, please remember this is your guide saying it. You're going to hear phrases that I normally don't say. I'm picking up on what they need you to know. Okay, crown chakra being one of them. Please awaken and get to the point where you're learning how to, at least for some of you, meditate. If you're working out, take like 5-10 minutes just to sit there and meditate after you're done. If somebody tries to interrupt your peace, know that's the damn devil. Say, please, you see me meditating, like back up off me, okay? I know you like my thighs, my no, waistline and big pecs or whoever, like big biceps or whatever that is. Something about that, something about somebody just staring at someone's body, man and women. Like I'm seeing, just a gym class, basically. Scorpio, keep that person out of your space. Okay, interesting. They have told their family about you, and they told their family that someone is reliable. They told their family about you. Somebody doesn't know somebody here. That's what it feels like to me. Like they told their family about you, but did they tell them the truth? Because it says workaholic in reverse. And you've got this person is only after money in the reverse. I don't know if what was said was correct. And then it says they are a runner. Oh, so maybe someone's running from the situation, running from the clearing of the crown chakra. Wow, I'm being told to use all three for you. Scorpio, I hope you all appreciate this reading because that's definitely what they said to do in part one. Appreciate it. 11:11 on the clock as we were saying that. Hi, Jill. Hi, Divvy. You My Everything by Sexy Red. I like that song. Yeah, so you know your worth. And Moon card. Telepathic communication. It's all right. You guys have a really okay. It's very powerful. It's highly powerful. And it's hard to put into words for you, Scorpio. You are at a conjunction in your life where it's, do I choose this lover? Do I choose this moment? Do I choose this career? They said that this being upside down is important, so we have to interpret it correctly. I just feel like someone doesn't know you. They don't know you. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And hopefully you're not living up to their standard, because if they don't know you, then that deplete you? Does that make you less of a person in some way? Or is someone treating someone this way? And someone's a runner. And someone needs to go back. I feel like that's definitely a part of it. There is a moment in time, like it's set up specifically for that. I saw a glitch, by the way, just happened just now with the, I just saw a glitch happen, if that makes sense, right? Hold on, let me put shorts down. Yeah. Mother guidance and divine wisdom. Love comes in waves. Scorpio, this person is coming back to you. They're supposed to come back to you. They were sent to you, if that makes sense, through a portal. It's kind of like, I don't know, what's a good, I'm thinking to myself of like time travel movies where the portal opens up, the person steps through type energy. This is all divinely guided a very long time ago. This might even be a loop that you go through with this particular person. I feel like in this lifetime, though, it was about finding someone who would help you save yourself. I'm just going to tell you the words I'm hearing. I'm going to repeat them. And it is, be so kind, be so blessed to be the one that shows me the way. Crown chakra. There's an unspoken truth about this person that is around you, or the mothering guidance that you know is there for a reason. And you pick up on this person as well. If you did not know already, know now that you do have a very, very spiritual connection with this person. You could have been mother-child in a past life, or something, yeah, whatever. I told you, someone here is a very, very high vibrational light. They deal with others on a regular basis, Scorpio. Like they are a teacher in some way, shape, or form. They will be able to assist you and show you how to heal, because you'll notice. And what I'm picking up on is all of the birds that are like right here, right? But then she's also holding one. This person is a healer. Someone does not know you. They don't know the effort that you put in, or someone, you don't know your other person. Someone has goals right now, and I don't know if they can deal with anything that puts them down. Maybe this is you. You know, you need to step, yeah. Ooh, there's a lot of ego. Ooh, there's a lot of ego in this situation. And somebody really believes that they can manifest what they want. And the universe is looking at you and saying, we get that, but remember, heal yourself before heal yourself, not in a butt sense, but to really get to know your inner self. I know they're asking me to share an experience with you. I went somewhere that I never go. And I was approached because of, I don't know, it was my energy, period. It was just my energy, but it was someone who was asking me for help. And I looked and immediately sensed that this was someone who was a hustler, you know, just trying to make life happen, was raised in a completely different generation than I was. And I'm like, all right. But they felt safe enough to approach me, either thinking I was naive or I was going to give in or do whatever. All I know is that there was an electronic scam behind it. Wasn't stupid. So anyway. The reason that I bring that story up is to say someone is highly intuitive when it comes to someone that is coming towards them. They know you don't know them, and there may be, coming very, very soon, an awakening. And I don't know how the form of this is going to come, but it's meant to bring this individual back to you in some way, shape, or form. It could be in the form of a death. Like something happens, something ends, and then this person with that portal energy we saw steps back into your life. They show you that they care. I do know that if somebody decides to take someone back, though, if the person harmed them, I could see them only getting back with them because of financial crisis or something. This person is a healer. It's almost like going home. You know, have you ever had the sense of going home? Being where you need to be, being in a safe place, like you go on a plane and then you come back and you realize you're home and you're grateful to have your home. That's just a standard way of saying it, but other people it's deeper than that. You know, not everybody's had the same experience, but it's walking into your family home. You know, like maybe you have your own home, but you're walking into your family home and you're around your significant others that love you and care about you. Right? They are a karmic twin, codependent. It's a messy situation, and someone's a sex addict. I got a difficult situation going on here. I could see why it's hard to deal with, but so it says they are a karmic relationship and someone is codependent. So if someone really truly is a workaholic, they're only chasing after money, this person could be a karmic. Codependent energy. I'm telling you. Queen of Swords. Be careful. Might be a Libra energy. says trouble, Queen of Swords. If you didn't feel worthy in the past with this person, that was the only gift that they were ever giving you. To teach you to remind yourself to heal. Some of you all have an option between, it's almost like a temptress in a way, and the real deal. Someone that has the real deal, the one that has psychic abilities, that's the one the Emperor wants. But somebody's stuck in the past. The things that have happened in the past, that maybe their ex did this to them. Yeah, King of Swords. They need to learn to cut that off. You have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, and the healer is right here in the middle. What something was heaven sent here, and that does create a tower. So what I'm seeing is years of whatever happened, blah, 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 in the past, right? Maybe this is a deceptive masculine. I don't know. Somebody called something in at some point, but then they chose the wrong one. So when you choose this is kind of what I'm picking up for you, Scorpio. When you choose the wrong path, right? Sometimes it can take years to get out of that cycle. You kind of solidify it. It's kind of like right as that concrete is getting ready to set, it's that type of energy. You make a choice, and then before you know it, the concrete is set. And you're in this situation for years until somebody comes along, even maybe yourself, you know, like you take the sledgehammer and you're like, boom, like, how do I get this out? Does that make sense? How do I get myself out of the situation that I was in? And you literally are asking yourself, why do I keep, I don't know. You're asking yourself, why do I keep allowing this trouble from the past to come back? Because I'm telling you, every time they set their trap for you, ooh-wee, they're actually delighted in the fact that they can irk the way that they do. And I'm told you, there's a conversation that's coming through here. And listen, your guides believe that this person knows how to trigger you. Get to those, you know, very, very tender spots within your heart, within your soul. And they're trying to awaken you. I promise you. See, you have awakening here. Do you know, let me ask you something. If you could actually think about how good this really feels to be able to step outside of the box and not avoid the light. Look at how, do you know that energy does feel like this? I don't know if you guys know that. Are you the empath? Can you see this? This is that how you say it? This is that euphoric feeling. And this is not after you get sexually gratified. This is just being and knowing your true purpose, your inner source of life, your divine calling. I don't know who's turning this sexual, but something about somebody just out there to get the nut and be done with it. That's just what I heard. I mean, I like walnuts and almonds and all kinds of stuff, but I don't know. I think somebody's trying to turn it into a sexual knowledge. Right? And if that's the case, are you two on the same page? No, you're not. I don't know. I'm here and just walked out of heaven. That's definitely a vibration that I've been picking up on a couple of weeks. Lots of mothering guidance there. This might even be a baby mama, because a mother is someone who has had a child. Clarity. Someone needs clarity. All right, let's get some clarity on. Oh, we got two decks mixing up here. Hold on. All right, they said, let's get rid of that tower. Move forward, chariot energy. You and your person on your mind. Anything else? Yeah, they said, wake up. Okay, you might be disappointed, but it's time to wake up. Bottom of the deck, cleansing that energy. Okay. Strings of fate. You're fated by this person. If it's creating the juggles, believe in the magic of you. Believe who you are. Remember, we had that know your worth card. You know, being loyalty to yourself is actually a very healing thing. It's a new opportunity of something that's divine. See, look, they said you are going around with it. You have to embrace the shadow in order to enjoy the light too. So if you can't you know, be honest with yourself about some of the things that have been holding you back, or these burdens that you're carrying. Someone, or it could be them, then that's what happens, because it's an energy of being able to sense. It's like being able to say, you know, I don't know. To me, with this energy, it says Black Witch. You just went from being with a healer energy to now being vibrating with somebody very effing dark. You know, it's almost like succumbing to an energy that leads to disappointment. Like they set you up for failure every time. Like you trust in this person, and then all of a sudden it's just boom, they're not there. I don't know. I think I just mixed the cards again. I did. Wow. Don't ask me what's happening with that. Why do I keep mixing the cards? What is that? You guys saw that, right? This one's upside down. So Mother Gaia, someone does not have faith in the feminine. There's a lack of trust in the feminine because it came out in the reverse. There is someone broken and damaged, Scorpio, that's in the energy here. It's a trigger either for you or for them. This could go any sort of ways. I'm seeing like pregnancy, things like that, or lack of pregnancy. But I feel like this is disrespecting the energy of the true divine feminine. Like if God had a counterpart, this would be his counterpart. This would be his piece. Right? If someone is not your piece, then no. The secret is that they're holding back. They do not honor the divine feminine. And because of that, or because of you, or because of them, someone here has a soulmate that has now approached. Another one is now out of the way, and there's a telepathic communication drawing you into this particular person. Like I said, there's a portal here. See, I told you. And two people could, I don't know. It depends on how this person deals with it. Queen of Wands. Definitely can't treat them like a... I don't even want to say that, because it's just... Somebody is really like in their head about how they have this new opportunity. Like, this is so deep that whoever this is, they wouldn't even mind having a baby with you. And if they had a baby with you, that like whole family would just be woke. So this is whoever it is that's coming through the portal, came through the portal, whatever this is, someone that was divinely sent to you. You know that there is history there with that. They're still dealing with someone. See, look, I told you, the healer is the door to infinite. That's nice. Damn, that's really nice. Like, you can't make that up. You just set one of your freaking guides free. They know that you're protected and highly favored. Like, your guardian angel, you know how sometimes your guardian angel just has their head in their hand like, bro, what are you doing? What is your problem, right? That not now, this is you. And there's been a couple of people in part 1 who had this too. All right, Scorpio, that was lovely. I'm quick with my hands. Hold on. No, I didn't drop any, see? All right. Don't forget that recipe that I just gave you guys for tea. I feel like it'll bring somebody some blessings and help you move on from spiritual situations that are holding you back. For real. They're good. Smooth. Well, I told you I just dumped my chamomile in there, so. Who's next? Ooh, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, why are you so damn sexy? Sagittarius. We gotta go deep with Sagittarius. I'm sorry, it is what it is. Now that I took that break, it's like, oh, okay. I got about another hour. I'm gonna get my ass back up. I might do those. Oh, and don't forget to put your numbers in the chat. Hi, MCW. Don't forget to put your numbers in the chat. Sagittarius. Hello. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. I really appreciate everybody that's hanging out with me today. See, I don't know what's going on with the live. Like, on the thing, I don't know. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, it does work. I'm tripping. I keep seeing the number 11. I know, also, so 117, 11, I remember, of course. If there's any other numbers, let me know. You have the 6 of Roses, the War of Roses, okay. The 4 of Forces. That makes sense. Excuse me. And the Ark of the Covenant. Ooh-wee. Oh, so you didn't know which way you were going. Well, I'm about to tell you what's getting ready to happen now. So you are successful. Like I told you, I'm a general. Whatever campaign you've been dealing with, whatever structure was just on Irk engine, whatever that is, right? Whatever you have been going through, it's now at a calm, peaceful moment. You get to receive your messages, but not only that, you are the creator of messages as well. You're stepping into an ascension process. Remember we said 11? Okay, I've got 10 here, which is 1, and then I've got 1, and I've got 11. So 1, 1, 1 across the board for you, Sagittarius. Twin flame energy. The shift. I told you, there's a shift. You shifted into the calm now. Some of y'all were truly fighting. You were effing people up too. So were your spirit guides. I just saw it. See, and maybe it was your own shadow. Maybe it was your own shadow, but you've been fighting. Ooh, you've been fighting. Grounding yourself was key. If you did not ground yourself, maybe they're telling you to do it now. This person that's on your mind, ground yourself. Focus, because you definitely have you've got a teacher in the background. And if you're providing something or if you're instructing, if you're doing, like, see what I'm saying? You have a teacher in the background. They're holding the scroll. They're older. But at the same time, Oracle of Delphi is the all-knowing. And this person is learning from the Oracle, right? You hold sacred knowledge. That's all I know. You hold sacred knowledge. And you know, Sagittarius, you're at a point where you're sitting there and you're watching. I think you guys are like being designated. You know what? I'll give you a story. What's at the bottom? Transformation. Yes. On that shadow stuff we saw, right? So I know I haven't posted any pictures for Sedona. You guys would be amazed at some of the things that I've been doing lately. I'm just going to tell you, Sagittarius, because you guys know me. If you are offended by the fact that I disappear for like 4, 5, 6 days at a time, I don't even know why I want to say it this way. Stop being codependent. Okay. I don't tell people my business. I just don't. If I feel like I want you to know, I'm going to let you know. Because I see the people that get offended by the fact that I don't come for 5 days. And I get that. Right. But I have my own personal life outside of this. And you probably didn't expect me to say that. You probably expected me to say, I'm sorry, I didn't provide that attention to you, whatever. Y'all, if you knew the hustle that I was on, you would say, oh, no, it's okay. You just go get that done. That sounds really great. I'm just saying, Sagittarius, that might be you talking to your other person. It might be them talking to you, however that resonates. But that's an overall Saggy attitude. I've got a lot of different things that I need to get done. I am here for a purpose. I know what my purpose is, and it is to guard and protect the All High, the Almighty. And there could be someone who tries to stop that. And if they're not going to be grateful, I see a change. I do. There's a big, big change coming. You must be grateful. Or this person, you're just at a very centered place right now. You changed the direction of something that could have been completely at odds or different or difficult. You stood in your power. I told you. You shifted somebody's perspective and calmed them down. You tamed the beast. Some of you, you might have been wounded. Could have been bit a little bit by that snake. Just a little bit. Boundaries. You set those boundaries. And you cut this person off. Wow. Shadow, boundaries, and full moon. It's a shift. You recognize when this person's personality is about to change. And didn't we see the purple? We bought out the crown chakra healing. Somebody could be broken. Someone could be damaged. Someone, this could be your person that you're dealing with. And at right now, you finally set your pace. You finally set your tone. You said, this is what I will and will not deal with. And I think that you are creating a new possibility. I know that there is someone here who, if not checked properly, Sagittarius, could be what you would call a naysayer. I know. Making plans. Somebody wants it their way. I know that. Somebody wants it their way. Be careful. You don't see it all. Make sure you invest your time wisely. I can hear somebody setting up someone for failure in a corner, like conversations. Don't let them set you up for failure. I'm thinking there's something about conversations here. There's more than one person at play. Somebody wants it their way, and they would plan on being deceptive for profit if it allowed them the gift that they envy and would be willing to betray someone for. If it's a snake, it would have bit you, right? And that's the lesson in life. Just keep on moving, keep on trucking. We don't get things by being deceptive. And that is the message that will come through very clearly to anybody that's planning on lying to you. Because you're highly gifted and you can sense and intuitively know when you're walking into a trap. Anyone that's deceptive, not allowing you to heal, not allowing you to grow, tell them to kick rocks. Be a little do you boo, as Miss Nicole said in the chat. Do you boo? You have a job to do. This person, don't mind ghosting this person, because and when I tell you, when you drop the weight or you drop the dead weight, whatever that is, whatever it is you feel is holding you back, you can sense it. So you avoid it, you know it. Like some of you all already know to avoid this deuces. I'm over here, I'm good by me, doing me, right? You move very quickly into something brand new. I will tell you this. There are some people, somebody hates somebody here and has sent death magic in some way, shape, or form. And that's why you feel like you're bound and you're stuck. But that's because someone has sent this deceptive energy to you. They're jealous in a sense of the fact that you can cut them off like that and just go be single and you can go do you, Sagittarius. Yeah, they're holding a very, very ill, type vibe towards you. You pissed them off. You pissed somebody off, Sagittarius. Yeah. Well, and like, what do? Rent space in their head? I know you don't pay for that shit. because you're not going to pay any place you don't want to be because you left. You must rent space in their head. How the fuck? See, you got to be cussing. You got to be cut. How is this person so balanced? 1 1 1 1 1. You trigger whoever this is. Some of you all even have people trying to take from you. They're looking at you like, how does she do that? Right? You know why and how? Because abundance is everywhere. Somebody understands and respects what it is to be God's child, to be Mother God's child. And so they're guided literally by fairies. There was another reading that we had earlier, and they know to meditate, look, so that their wishes are fulfilled. Somebody here, I told you, is on a higher path. You have a higher calling, Sagittarius, and this person knows that. And they're stuck in this karmic ass trench, watching you go on your mission. There's quite a few of you between part 1 and part 2 going on missions. Maybe that's just your energy. Man, you say it like it is. Archangel Gabriel, let me announce it to you that this King of Swords, Queen of Swords, and this could be in the Scorpio energy because we just saw that, right? Nah. Y'all take y'all community energy somewhere else. If I need to do what I need to do, I will. That's wow. That's all I can say. Like, however this plays out in the soulmate energy for you, good for you. You're highly loving. You're not about to go to prison for someone else. Maybe you carry an energy of always being imprisoned. But this time, this lifetime, you're telling the energy, or you're telling your person, or you're telling whatever, no, I'm not doing it this in this lifetime. I don't give a damn if you're stuck on ego. I'm going to do it this way. I see you standing up for yourself. I do. You're withholding. Yeah, see what I'm saying? You're changing the situation. Something is up in the air right now. This person tried to come for you, and you will successfully win. The way that you structure, however this, it could be a game, it could be a relationship, a situationship, whatever this is. And if it's a game with your life and your prosperity, I think you're going to smack this person down. That's what I think. And be like, and you know, it's kind of one of those proverbial standover that, did you just try to come for me? You know what listen, if somebody tries to come for you, you need to just sit there and look at them. Don't even say nothing. Don't say a word. Just don't say nothing. Just take it all in. Some of you all document it, do whatever. But when I tell you this is you standing up for yourself, you never let anybody get over on you. Never. Could be a Virgo. They said analyze it though. Whoever you're dealing with, the person on your, they want you to get away from this particular person. It could be a Virgo. You're going to be highly successful with whatever this is. Excuse me. Yeah, Akashic fields. You feel this vibration, waterfall. There's a change coming as well. Somebody you walked away from. You said, "No, I'm good. I know what I'm supposed to be doing," and you're growing and learning. See, divine timing. Someone is in your business as well, carrying the burden that you walked away. And listen, the only reason they're trying to come back around to you is to see what you got going on that's brand new. Yeah, see what I'm saying? You are young at heart, feeling great. Go do you. The ancestors are protecting you from this energy, from this shadow, from this demon that wants to come back to you, tell you, oh, I miss you, I miss you. Could be an Aquarius saying, oh, I've changed my perspective. I've seen things differently, blah, blah, blah. Maybe they just want an answer from you too. But that's something that you keep to you. You guard that and protect that with your life. And I notice I said your life because it's your purpose and your path to be successful, to make sure that the information gets out there about this type of person that, can be up in your life to the very last moment of something. And then all of a sudden it's like, boom, bam, you just change it. It's like, no, I can't let this demon defeat me. I got to get away from this. I got to go. Right? See what I mean? And it is definitely a generational vibration. See? Yeah. It's a maternal energy that has tried to block. It could be paternal, maternal, if that makes sense. Like paternal, like on the father side. Could be the mother side, if that makes sense. Some of you all have an air sign energy that wants to come talk to you, or there's a You stepped into a new relationship that actually, there's something here where you step into a new relationship where if for some reason there was a dark energy, a deep energy, a demon energy, whatever it was that you were around or working with, you have successfully created this ability to protect yourself consistently. Keeping information to yourself as well. There's something about keeping information to yourself, Sagittarius. New moon, see? 2-week cycle here. Yeah. You have something blessed coming in the next 2 weeks. Don't know about it yet. Could be about a job. This is going to, I was thinking to myself, increase your finances, but it could be just increase your protection to where you are highly protected. There's a male here, 2 weeks, Virgo energy. There's a male here that's going to make you very happy. If there is something here, whatever this is, you're about to be blessed with something because of a group of people, something that someone did. So imagine if they throw the tainted energy towards you, or just something's messed up, something's not right, consumerism, whatever. This is a blessing coming your way. So it all depends on how they treat you. Because remember how Virgo, that reading was about the way you talk to people. What is the soul purpose? What are you carrying on with? So if somebody is speaking ill against somebody, that blessing comes back. And I feel like Sagittarius, you could be the receipt of the blessing if someone is speaking ill over somebody. The soul purpose energy of Virgo. What are we creating? What are our habits? You know, how often are we treating someone badly? Is there someone treating someone badly? And if it continues, you're only going to reap the benefits of, because you sent them an energy of positivity, something along those lines, right? See, don't do it. Leave it alone. You stop fighting with somebody. Yeah, you can make this up. I told you. You said that Spirit says, stay calm. It's a sign. And you about to get paid. You change the situation up and you're about to get paid. I told you, in some way, shape, or form, whether it's through religion, whether it's through money, whether it's through ascension, whether it's through a new relationship, that good D, the squish squash, oh my gosh, like whatever. Yeah. New job, new money, new car, is a man, somebody working on your car, and they took their shirt off and it looks nice and yummy. I'm just saying. Or maybe they're putting something up on the wall for you. I don't know. Handyman. I just, whatever. Let me shut up. Work related. Work it out. Sagittarius, y'all gonna work it out. Yeah, and they're gonna hate on you. But that's all right. That's all right. Nice, clean, nice path. I don't know why this vibration just got this way, but whatever. Some of you all are not ready for whatever relationship this is, and you're going to go talk to other people about it, and they're going to be like, what? Listen, there's too many people. I saw like Capricorn, I saw Scorpio, I saw Taurus, I saw Pisces. Whatever Pisces says to you is probably going to be really damn funny. I ain't even going to lie. Like, I like your relationship with Pisces, whatever that is. Something about being cordial, I heard not going to happen. I don't know, Sagittarius, I don't know what is up with your mood, but I really do feel like you would cuss somebody out if you needed to. I do. But listen, keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. And just remember, why do I have to tell Sagittarius to keep their hands to themselves? Y'all are either, hi Dilly Dally, y'all are either pushing people up against the wall and doing it like Troy Reed, or somebody is like pulling you in the corner trying to kiss on you. Whatever that is, I just see like a really, if you walked in the room, yeah, whatever. Somebody is enamored by you, Sagittarius. They like your vibes. That's a really hard, wow, that's a hard energy to deal with. You know what I mean? When you feel drawn and connected to somebody and it becomes sexual, like immediately. All right. Well, let me turn my switch off. Hold on. Wait a second. Let me hit reset on that because someone's horny than a mofo. That's not. Let me chill out. Oh, hold on. See, look. All confused. Don't know where you want to be. It's like switching back and forth. What do I want to do? Look. Grow a little bit. Let's just do. Is that the right one? Nope, not yet. How about we just stay consistent and keep it together? That's what I'm saying. I'm just being stupid, y'all. Don't worry about me. Your moment will come, and you know when it's going to be there too. You're going to receive some sort of psychic message, Sagittarius. It's going to change everything for you. You know, make sure you're grounded, keep it together, be willing and understanding to listen to the whispers of your guides. Stay grounded so you know who you're listening to. Your ancestors love you. They're grateful that you've been willing to learn, you know, all about yourself. They feel comfortable with you. They feel comfortable talking to you. Yeah. I don't know. Sagittarius, what else? I just hear you're like very special. You're very guided. And I feel like if you're the kind of person, I went to Qdoba the other day. Maybe I shared this story with you guys already. And the young girl that was behind the counter, she goes and she says, and she just holds her gloves up. It's me and this other guy standing there. And she says, is anybody allergic to, you know, a certain food? And I just looked at her and I was like, I am. She was like, oh no. She's like, I better take these off, right? So she took the gloves off and the other guy wasn't. But she took her time and she washed her hands and, you know, she made sure that there was none of that food on her hands from me. And I was like, wow. And in Sagittarius, she then proceeded, like she was the lady, you know, that had all the sides and stuff. And so when I get there, I told her what I wanted and I put things on my bowl that I knew I was not supposed to get. And she only gave me a little bit of it. So have you ever met somebody that's that intuitive to where they just know who you're supposed to be, where you're supposed to be? They can hear your guides talking. They can sense your energy, but they're so young with it. They don't know that they're doing it. That's a true intention type of person. So maybe you guys are on your spiritual path like that. Don't be shocked. Don't be surprised if you start seeing more people like that. If you know when to withhold and keep your information quiet, that helps too, right? Sometimes you want to share and other people, it's kind of well known what an empath and who an empath is now. So if you're dealing with people that are narcissists, you know, it's okay to let them know that you're an empath and that they're going to have a pretty hard time dealing with you if they think they're going to get over on you. I'm just saying, Sagittarius. Stormy divinity and guides. You cannot make that up. When there's some situation coming your way. Himalaya ranges. Hello. Divinity, guides. You will be divining what your guides tell you to do. Magic is present. Yeah. When I tell you you are highly protected, I don't even think you all need to do magic. I think your guides are doing it for you. You have allowed yourself to grow and heal so much that your energy is, when you head a certain way, it's kind of like having a big ass rubber bubble around you, right? And when you go into sticky situations, your bubble just flexes and does whatever and pushes bad energy like out of the way. That's how I feel about you, Sagittarius. So, you know, your person, deal with them however you feel like dealing with them. It's up to you because you're in your own space. I'm going to say that, you know, this is no longer the days of the French. This is no longer the days of war. You know, we did see War of the Roses. This is not the El Paso thing. This is not the, what do they call it? Not El Paso. It's in El Paso. No, it's not. I don't even know why I said El Paso. Remember I said if it was a snake, it would have bit you? San Antonio. What else? I'm thinking to myself, the Alamo is what I'm thinking. But I'm also thinking of like a French era. Maybe a French lifetime. I'm also thinking of like the 1800s. It could have even been as early as the 1500s. I'm talking about America was trees and nothing else. Okay? Nothing but trees. It was beautiful. Land of the free, home of the brave. It was peaceful for the most part. All right. Let's move on. Memorial Day. Memorial Day weekend. What y'all got to say about that? What do you guys think about Memorial Day weekend? Are we honoring properly? Taking a moment to say yes, thank you? I have to... Capricorn, I want to say Taurus. I don't know why. I want to say Taurus, but Capricorn, can you see me cleaning up here? Like, just getting a different vibration going for you guys. You guys are changing the vibe, changing some things in your life. Wouldn't hurt you guys to do a little bit of healing work either. Let's see what the guides need you to know, then we'll head into your other person. Capricorn. Not even going to read this. I'll let you guys see this. I know it's backwards, but whatever. It says you don't need the acceptance of others. You don't need knowledge or great philosophical concepts. You have the right to be you and express your own divinity by being alive and by loving yourself and others. Very similar to Sagittarius. It says express your own divinity. What's crazy is Sagittarius is reading, the guides are doing it for them. Like there's like a superpower, right? You're at a stage of where you are just learning to let people know who you truly are. It also says always do your best. This is the 4 Agreements deck. And it says, don't make assumptions. Say goodbye to sadness and drama. It says all of the sadness and drama that you have lived in your life was rooted in making assumptions and taking things personally. The whole world of control between humans is based on that. Take a moment and consider this. And it says, stay in the present moment. So in the present moment, it says, always do your best and keep your attention on today. What are you focusing on? I heard it's none of these. And then I heard purple. Purple. Where's purple? No. That's not it either. Hold on. Is there something with a purple? No. What is purple? There's purple. Oh, that's interesting. You guys get the chakra deck. I mean, there's purple here, but it didn't feel right. This actually feels all right. So we have some changes coming to the channel as well. Capricorn, I'm not necessarily sure why I'm sharing that with you. I'm probably going to be tied up for the next month, y'all. I will say that. So if you guys are the ones that need consistency and stuff like that and that reassurance, I'm going to disappear for a little bit. I just need you to know that it's not personal towards you, Capricorn. I feel like I'm specifically speaking to someone that has this trigger happy thing of deleting people when they don't come when they need them to come. They think, oh, it's not meant for me. No, it's meant for you. It just comes when it needs to come. So Capricorn, I feel like you're deceiving yourself that you're in a happy place right now. And so remember, always do your best. Always do your best. Divine wisdom and creativity. Divine wisdom and creativity. Purple. Clarity. And creativity came back out. And I shuffled. Okay, we get it. Creativity. Let's focus on it. Make sure we get the right thing. So everything has been a flash of emotions for you is what I'm thinking. And you have played a very, very big part of where you are in life right now. And that's the clarity that someone does not want to recognize, right? It's like they're like, okay, there's this situation and then there's this situation. But which situation do I really, really need to pay attention to? What storyline am I creating? Again, you guys are also a narrative type of energy too. You got a chakra card that talks about the throat chakra, but it says listening. They want you to listen to what the universe is talking to you about. You, again, are also supposed to be going through a spiritual awakening, and they need you to meditate and find your truth. There is something here that it's about a passion or a very, very large wound that is sitting with you, Capricorn. And so that is what is affecting the situation between you and other people, is what I'm hearing. How do they want you to handle that? And then we'll look at your other person real quick. They said believe in yourself as well. Also, some other people, Scorpio, really did have that type of energy. Door to the infinitive has also come out in other energies. Make sure you're checking your sun, your moon, and your rising. Application. I feel very structured and strict about whatever this is. And you just need someone to listen to you if that is kind of what's going on, or you just need to listen to what they're trying to get you to understand. They're going to give you something very sweet, something that is going to fulfill your every need. You're going to feel like you're walking into a situation that is nothing but abundant. Yes, you know, if you had any qualms about the situation, your other person, any sort of entity or thing, you're being liberated from that, but you have to listen to them so that you have every blessing that you need. I said one more with this. It'll be interesting if the same card comes back out, right? They also want you to do the clearing. Angel whispers and I am beautiful. So Spirit is telling you that you are beautiful. Listen to the opportunity that they have coming for you. I told you, I just picked up on it and I'm confirming that. Tell me about this other person though. Anything to do with the other person? Someone is stubborn. Someone is highly stubborn because of their ego. They're not a true gentleman. They don't feel like they're gentlemanly enough to be around you, and you deserve someone better. Somebody's out with the homeboys. Someone is going to be confiding in someone the conflict about how they feel, okay? Here's the thing. I don't necessarily know why. It's almost like someone's being accused of not being someone that has integrity or would be that stand-up type of person. That's their opinion. They might be wounded and your other person might be wounded, and you're learning that this person could be trying to manipulate you. Just listen to what it is that they're saying to you. You know what I mean? That's why I said you'll be guided, especially if you're around a trickster type of energy, someone that is, you know, kind of gaslighting you just a little bit here, just a little bit. Someone that does lack something with the Capricorn energy. I know that someone also could be out and about, dealing with a younger person and coming into conflict with somebody, especially if this is like what I'm picking up on is there could be a younger person here that gets into some sort of trouble, and then two people end up going to confront the other person. This is a bunch of masculines. Football team. I do see potential for prison here, something along those lines, but it's like a fight among men. You know, when everybody's really just out trying to have a really good time, but there's some confusion or question as to whether or not someone's out here just having a good time, right? Or why can't you just go out here and have a good time? Well, it's because this person is stuck in their emotions. They're highly conflicted with the way that they feel about certain situations. Yeah, see what I'm saying? You have the divine feminine in the reverse. Someone is stuck in their head or stuck in the house. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Someone could be stuck in the house because of the way that somebody thinks or feels. It's definitely a mothering energy. It's a very deep emotion. It could be even wounded, if that makes sense, because of the way that the divine feminine is in the reverse here and really stuck in their head about what makes a happy house a home. Dude, I'm hearing, bro, this is not the one for you. And I say not the one in the sense of if you guys are trying to pick someone, this might not be the one for you. They do have an opportunity coming in for you, but it's not anything close to someone that's going to be abusive, stuck in their head. If this is an abused individual or they have been abused before, that's fine. You can be supportive as you need to, but just know that this person, they have an energy of where somebody might be a runner. It's kind of what I'm picking up on. And somebody here needs to kind of let somebody just do the healing that they need to do. Someone else also needs to make sure that somebody doesn't turn into a karmic situation where they're like stalking you, you know, if that makes sense. I just heard the name John. Yeah. And I'm also hearing Braxton, just be a man about it. Just be a man. Yep. Just be a man about it. Somebody irked. Somebody, be careful. Somebody wants you. Somebody's going to get an offer. I feel like it's a masculine Capricorn that's going to get an offer from a female. This person is like trying to decide if they want to hold on to this relationship. Look, listen, I don't know why I'm saying this, and it could be a man, it could be a woman, whatever. If this be with an itch is broken, please don't do that. Take that from TT Rose or whatever you want to call me right now. Call me Golden, call me Big Sis, whatever that is. I just need you to know it ain't the one, boo. It ain't the one. Yeah. Telepathic communication. You see it, I see it. You don't need to be messing with that. Let it go. Let it go. I know I'm so country sometimes. You've been feeling it pooling? Recipe for part 2. Mint tea, chamomile mixed in with it. And some honey. That's good. That's a chamomile. That's a recipe to get rid of toxicity, you know. Just really calling in energy that is going to help you remove negativity. It's kind of like using black salt. It'll give you, well, in my mind, some of the same results, you know, especially if you're using it internally. Aquarius, maybe this is for you. Even if it's like a projected energy, it will remove toxic negativity. So if somebody's wondering why you don't trip off of them, it's because you remove their energy and their projected energy on a regular basis. And I'm hearing that's a good job that you do that. I don't know. All right. I don't know. I'm hearing cowboy hats. I don't know. That's definitely true. There's nothing sexier than a cowboy. That's definitely true. It's a lady. And Taurus. Reliable, stable, stubborn, honest, loving, foodie. And a Scorpio. So, Aquarius. Someone has taught someone to understand that either a Taurus or a Scorpio that they are dealing with is betraying someone here. Someone is betraying somebody with a mentor. Maybe somebody they work with. Something's going on. Like I don't know. There's something here like were you taught incorrectly in life? Is somebody suspicious, obsessive, trying to harm you? There's someone here that says, no, you don't love me. You do not love me. But this person, someone cannot stop thinking about someone else here. And maybe someone else popped up. It became a betrayal aspect and they said, no, you don't love me, so I'm going to let you go. And that's a good thing that you were able to do this. Maybe this has been someone you've already met. It just jumped right into the other person, honestly. So what I'm going to say, Aquarius, is I don't necessarily know if you are on the spiritual end of it. You're just really more basic 3D, more friend group type thing. Some of you all are dealing with somebody. I see a really shady plot. I do, Aquarius. And I see like people plotting on other people. And it really, if somebody wants to know if it hurt someone else, yeah, it did. Yeah, it did hurt, but you would probably never know it. If somebody's wondering why something is all jacked up, messed up, it's because someone was treated extremely unfairly. The truth came out. You've got a Queen of Wands with it's a lady. Yeah, and someone doesn't want something to end, but they're going through judgment right now because someone has chosen, I don't know, maybe a Sagittarius here. There could be someone, it's weird. Okay, hold on, let me look at this. Because I really feel like you're more 3D. This is not a 5D thing. This is more egoic. This is more, I'm in my head. I'm kind of stuck with this death energy here. Things are not changing. There's something about, and it could even be a feminine that's mad that the sex has stopped. They've taken the sex away. They're making a decision that they've been betrayed, right? But the thing is it's a healthy thing if you let go of whatever bondage this is. And I say bondage because you feel like you know who this person is, but at the moment of whatever happened, you didn't know. And your ancestors said, look, you know, we're going to kind of give you a vibration. What goes around comes around. I feel like this is a lesson meant to teach the masses or the multitudes how to treat people. This is intuition, but at the same time, it's also frequency. It's all of the people that have not figured out that their actions can be read by other people. Psychically, mentally, emotionally. You know, everybody here has the ability to see past that 3D aspect. Does the person give off bad juju? If they give off bad juju, maybe there's some sort of indication. Maybe it's like whatever game is being played here to the point where somebody is, you know, trying to work on betraying someone because someone doesn't care about them anymore and they feel judged. That's a problem. If you're preying on it, you know, you're really trying to get this toxic person that doesn't want to end it out of your life. You have something healthy coming for you. You do. It might be a Sagittarius, but you got a lot of Scorpio around you too. And you also have, in my mind, you have two different people, right? Somebody wants to make an amends, but again, what goes around comes around. And I feel like that's what they say. They're like, okay, I don't know if you betrayed somebody or they betrayed somebody like you. But whatever this is, there's an energy of really missing somebody. Online threats, and it says you need to put yourself first. You need to find balance in whatever this is, Aquarius. You know, if this is you just dealing with friend groups, maybe you need to dial back from the friend group a little bit, really see what their true intentions are. Okay? It says sexual eruption. If it's just about sex, that's good. You know, spiritually guided to get away from something, to bring in something positive. When you send good energy out there, you get it, you will get it back to where you can put yourself and focus on yourself. I told you it's Sagittarian energy. And it says, don't let your own issues mess this up. And if you've got someone that's trying to hold on to you, I feel like there's a broken ass woman here. This woman is very sexual, very, very sexual. You already know this person on the right path. You have to end it with either the Taurus, the Scorpio, or the woman that's and I'm just going to say a whore. Like that's what I'm seeing here. Okay. Someone has slept with multiple people, and make a decision and understand if you're not loved by one, you will be loved by God. You will be loved by your angels. And if you're putting out good vibrations, then that's what you'll get. You will be the lucky vibration. You can step into it, but you got to get rid of the negativity first. See what I mean? You might have children with this person, but you got a new person coming in, and your new person wants to do something blessed with you. Someone you can have heart-to-heart conversations with, but you've got to get rid. You got to get rid of whatever that negativity is first. It could even be like I'm hearing like a shadow demon, something that just like tries to sit in your energy. Just clear it off. Clear it off. Send it away from you. Say you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. You know what I mean? I don't know. Do what you need to do, Aquarius. Cleanse your energy. Cleanse your energy. It's going to feel better. Don't regret losing whatever this is. Oh, somebody has STD. Hold on. Come on. Try not to show y'all these big old thighs. For real. Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. Somebody is pissed that they're ending it. So they're spying on their person. This is definitely an energy of, I can't let you go. And I will say somebody is highly happy. Highly happy. Somebody is highly happy and the person spying is pissed that the person is highly happy. Somebody has somebody new and this is the type of chick that will fight over her man. That's what I see. God. Oh. And this is not like the commercial. This is different. You know the commercial where you see Ludacris? He's singing, I got hoes, he's making a drink, and his wife walks up. She's so freaking pretty. She walks up and she's just looking at him and he just walks off still humming, whatever. That's not like this. This is a situation where somebody has an ex or somebody has something from their past that is really toxic. It's highly toxic, and this person is all about winning. They're all about ownership. Could have children with this particular person, right? Yeah, what goes around comes around. I don't know. I don't know why this relationship is so broken, but it's highly confusing, okay? It's highly confusing. And so that's what's blocking a particular situation. I'm telling you, it's a manipulation. Someone is broken here. That's what I think. Like, I don't, you kind of got the same thing as Capricorn a little bit. Like, you just, being on the 3D level, if someone is broken, let them just do what they do. Like, if basically they're not on your level, is what I'm picking up on. Someone here is not on the level that they need to be on. Some of y'all just go get, like I said, some of the sweet mamas and call it a day. Okay? Because they're fire. So they gush in your mouth and they're spicy. Yeah. That's the true combination of sweet and spicy, baby. I don't know. I'm also hearing sugar mama. Somebody needs a sugar mama. Yeah. It'd probably be easier to just let this person put you on child support and say, let me get the kids every other weekend. I don't know what that is, but it's pretty specific. It's kind of sad because it seems miserable as F. See what I'm saying? It seems really, really miserable, you know, and you could be fighting with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's at the point where you got to say, hey, let me just get the kids every other weekend. This person is attesting to the fact that they care about you, love you, but they a damn lie. Somebody lying. Somebody is lying. Use a lie. That's what I'm hearing. Use a lie. And then I heard, we's mad now. There's not much you can do about that. You making plans to go somewhere, okay. I'm going to make your life a living hell. Somebody is tripping. And they look back on it now and they regret trusting this person. They have made their life a living hell. Welcome to marriage. Oh my God. Or a fake ass marriage at that. Aquarius. Let's get something sweet out here for you. Don't look like it's going to be that way. So many people have been played by this particular person. People coming at you trying to take your money. Right? You might have feelings for certain people, things like that. But some of y'all got a work husband or a work wife. Yeah, you do. Listen. Somebody got a husband or a wife at home praying to get someone caught up here in a really, really toxic plan. Oh, yeah. This is someone here where I don't know if they watch too much TV Or I'm hearing that phrase criminal minds. Somebody said that to me yesterday. Criminal minds. This is some old strategic ass love bombing, let me mess you over type stuff. I need to get in here and be sweet. I might even use the kids to do so. Don't let them come for you. You know, if you're on this channel, you just need to be strong and confident. Pisces energy might be someone you're dealing with, Aquarius. Believe in yourself that people will set you up for a trap if you let them. 87, this person. Walk away. See, and I said 87, right? These love, I told you it's love bombing. Just wait for it. Using the kids to block you and stop you, manipulate you. This person is not apologetic either. I know that I saw the apology come out earlier, but this is some, you should know better. Be a grown-ass man, grow up. Let's let this happen. And what's crazy is this person literally tries to make you depressed on purpose. They do it on purpose. Like, you would rather just be in a room by your damn self. Or if you needed to know about the other person you're thinking about, this is what this person is thinking. I just need to be in a room by myself. Why would I sit up here and mess with this particular person? That's a damn lie. Someone's a damn lie. Maybe kids lie, something like that. So the kids are liars. What the kids wouldn't be doing something positive if someone was a liar or something like that. Y'all should see my eyes. Like, I don't know. Let's move on to Pisces. If you're a Pisces male, don't get caught up with the Most High. Don't get caught up with the Most High. I don't know why. That's a warning. Some of y'all, I see spell work here. And that spell work is a doozy. It's a doozy. Signs and synchronicities. It's a doozy when it returns, is also what I'm hearing. Return to sender. Lots of times is what I heard. It's a doozy when it returns to sender. Candle magic. Someone has been doing candle magic work on you. As the flame burns, their energy increases. I'm just thinking to myself, take the hit. And that's actually something that I say. That's a phrase that I say. And the phrase that I say, take a hit, it's when you have talismans. It's when you wear beads, things like that. I remember I was with someone and I was standing there and I think the person was just really, really happy, you know, that I was standing there. And it says love, theft, magic. Someone is doing magic or spell work to take your freedom or your love from you, right? And the person I was standing next to, their bracelet just started breaking. Like, and I was like, and it was a bracelet. It was a beautiful bracelet. It was just all intertwined, right? It was all intertwined. It had so many different colors and, you know, it was beautiful. And I said, what is going on, you know, with the bracelet? And the person told me that when people throw at them to take their happiness or take their shade, the bracelet takes the hit for them. And it basically thwarts the attack and sends it back to the universe. And so the bracelet itself was breaking and like 3 different strands broke. And it was just like, I was like, wow. And the person looked at me and they said, that's okay. You're still standing here. I'm like, wow. Okay. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's that type of vibe. It's like, all right. Light magic. Theft, love magic at the bottom of the deck again. So assistance. Someone is going to a magic practitioner to help cast a spell on you. So maybe they went to somebody and like threw this little pity party, right? Oh, this person hurt me. They took from me. They took my money. They did this. They did that. Well, whoever they went to assistance with, right? Let's see what this person did. I'm thinking to myself, the person that they went to for help is now dealing with some sort of backfire energy because of the light spell that the person that was attacked. See? I'm telling you, this backfired. Somebody cleared an energy off of them. This energy will never hit, and it will continuously try to like come back to whoever tried to steal someone's love. You know, I keep hearing the phrase, they love it when God puts you back together in front of the people that tried to tear you down. Pisces, they don't know. If you did this to someone, Pisces, you just don't know. I just heard long time ago. Long time ago. Let me get two of these. I'm also thinking to myself, if you are a Pisces male, the divine Isis deck is over there, and I tell you, it is calling my name to come cuss out the divine masculine if you are a Pisces here. I'm not necessarily trying to attack the masculine though, but do know that the divine feminine energy, you cannot make that up. The divine feminine energy is highly pissed that there's a very dark shadow side of the masculine that is jealous of someone's good fortune and fame. They are highly pissed off that you would be so ignorant as to carry in some sort of spiritually transmitted disease into the person that has good fortune and fame. Whew, Lord have mercy. But that's for a masculine. That's just what I see. That's what I see. Listen, you sending negative material is only going to bless whoever this person is. Dark energy will be sent back. Oh, Lord. Lord have mercy. I'm telling you, it's going to be sent back. It is. And the only thing that's going to come in is positive, loyal vibrations. That's it. Every time someone sends someone something negative, it is going to come back to the person who sent it. And they're pissed. Someone is pissed here because they believe that they've been hurting because someone sent them something. No, it's their own damn energy coming back to them. It's what they put out there. They are receiving conflict because what they sent out. Divine masculine needs to learn to work on himself. He's got karmic contracts that are stressing him the F out. Or if he created some sort of an energy of stress towards a feminine, that's his burden to carry. They need to learn to heal themselves. Someone needs to learn to work on themselves. Without working on themselves, Pisces, this person is never going to get any better. They're not. Your good fortune and good fame will come, and this person will sit back and just be all lips pouting out and stuff. And trying to, continuously send you something to take it away from you. And they're not going to learn their lesson. It's going to be a cycle over and over again. This person should have done better by you. I know that. Says they are a runner. Someone's a player. Someone did not want to take responsibility. So they're asking somebody to do black magic and dirty work towards someone else. And, this person would bring adventure to your life. I'm telling you, they're asking them to change it. Perfect life partner with effort. That's why they're both going through it. Yeah, they're both going through it right now. Put that work out there and going through it. It backfired and brought Pisces blessings. You're a person. Yeah, you're not about to be anybody's secret. And it's not a secret either. They thought it was working well in their favor. They did. They thought it was working out. And then all of a sudden, yeah, they saw something else happen. Somebody that was jealous around them or someone that said, hey, I'll help you with this, thought that they were being sincere, said, I'll be ruthless for you. I'll make this happen for you. Come to find out, yeah, they get exposed. Says this person prefers the single life. Someone's going to get exposed. See, sex addict energy here. Let them go towards the people that hurt them. They're in a really depressed state over this soul contract. I don't necessarily think it's you, or maybe I'm telling you, there's a masculine here, couldn't keep his pee-pee in his pants, something along those lines, and feels bad as hell about it now. Someone's coming out. Yeah. Somebody wasn't ready to settle down. I'm just hearing somebody's a dickhead. That's what I heard. And they really thought that they could come for you and take from you at that. Like you didn't deserve. It sounds like a really big narcissist. And this divine feminine, the person they went to was a woman. And that woman regrets it too, because she sees that everything backfired too. Yeah, it could be an Aquarius energy with the Seven of Swords. Somebody that went through the extremes to try to lie. Now they realize. Now they realize. There's someone here that realizes real lies. I know I'm just like being harmonious and whatever today, but that is what I'm hearing. Real lies, realizes real lies. Jackass. That's what I heard. Jackass. Somebody's got a spirit guide that is mad at somebody. And don't come for a Pisces that's pretty and special and doing the things they need to do and try to block her because you're jealous and I'm working through your fat. I just heard shadow energy. Spirit has another plan for the Pisces that's beautiful and blessed and doesn't allow negativity to come into their life. People that try to take from them and compete with them. Look, they use you as motivation to get up and get moving and move forward. However this works. Pisces, you're going to be fit. You're going to be healthy. You're going to be active. You're going to be doing things that, run you your money. You're changing your situation. If there's an Aquarius here, because I just saw an air sign that this has to deal with, you are now moving on and moving past that person. I feel like there's another Pisces that has done some sort of magic to create some sort of divinity issues here. Like they used divinity. Someone is trying to, like they're asking someone to undo something now. That's another thing. And they're like, they want you to undo it because they see how much this person was not respected properly. Somebody's asking someone to undo the work. Good luck with that. Purple energy all through it. Full moon energy. Divine feminine all through this. I don't know what this is. I highly recommend if somebody is asking you how to come in and be a healer here or heal this situation. I don't know, maybe Pisces, you're being sent an energy like this, someone who shows you how to create beautiful things by telling you to divine in a way that you may, or maybe meditate versus divine or use magic. Meditate because the power is already there for you. I feel like listen to the divine feminine in this sense because it will help you in the long run. If there is someone that is lying to you, I feel like it's the masculine that's lying. Yeah, no, there's an Aquarian energy here that's on that BS, and they're highly abusive, and they're planning on being abusive because they feel they're being targeted now for something that they did, and they're in a really bad place. I promise you, they're in a really bad place. They've lost something because of the backfire. Maybe it was a try to, again, steal someone's love, but now that love is no longer there. That love has actually returned to sender, or yeah, like someone here. Someone is my family. Someone is this. This is a matter of respect and things that we're going to do. But there's a fight over it. I know there's a fight over it. It's an underlying sort of confusion or fight because somebody attributes sex to it. Somebody thinks somebody's going to stick around for sex. That's definitely not the case. Somebody here wants to take action to apologize. I feel like it's to a divine feminine. Could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Doesn't have to be. It's just somebody that's in the now, in the know. And yeah, there might be 2 children involved. Definitely. You have 2 different women here. One's pissed off about the way things are going in their life. And they have a really huge ego. And they're going to lose because of that. You also have another person here that, thinks before they speak. Yeah. And they are only going to deal with people that are, helpful. See what I'm saying? They're only going to deal with people that are helpful. And it's someone's wish fulfillment to be, and I just heard a rat bastard. And again, I told you, I don't speak like that. I just hear it, right? Somebody's mad because they can't get what they want. It's like somebody changed their mind and now the person they're dealing with is just a total bee with an itch. That's unfortunate. And their family fights. The family fights a lot. But that's what they get. I mean, they tried to create mishaps and misfortune and steal love from somebody in the past. And it's reflecting them back, right? And someone's going to be victorious here any way it goes. If they aren't choosing to be nice and kind to you, okay. It's only going to backfire on that ass. That's it. We've been here a while. This is like a 3-hour, 4-hour reading, right? Okay, so for those of you guys that are in the chat, I did say that I would read one that I felt pulled to. I saw 117 and I saw 11. I think I saw 46, but who knows? Put your number in the chat. I'm going to read those for you as my gift to you. And this is a little tidbit that you can take with you. So for those of you that called 117, you got the Time Master. That is number 57. Okay? I'm going to read the invitation. And it says, when the Time Master visits you, he asks a most important question. Will you break free from limited cause and effect thinking by moving beyond the linear illusion and welcoming the cyclical, and welcoming the cyclic quality of time. So anyway, evolving, right? Cyclical. It says you find yourself in a moment when the wheel of time turns and you're able to influence the past, thus changing the present and future simultaneously. Oh, that makes sense. It says this is the true test of the Time Master. You're being invited to take your power back and let go of the past and choose to step into your life. In this moment, you are all powerful. You are the Time Master. Anything is possible. I love that for 117 because what that says is, and I'm going to go back to the 80s. I'm going to go back to the 90s, 2000s. You can hit stop on the VCR, the iPod, the iPad, whatever it is that's playing. You can hit stop on it, rewind it, and rewrite the story so that when you get back to present day, everything is feng shui and moving in your path. I saw 7. Let's go. I'm going to do 111 first, though. I don't know why. I feel like 111 first. 11, and then we'll also do 7. So 111 first. The medicine is what I'm being drawn to. And this is the Sweat Lodge. Definitely on my bucket of things to do. They have them in Sedona, by the way. Let me know if you need one. Life is offering you a second chance. Take it, since this chance may not come your way again for another while. Mother Earth is calling you into her womb and inviting you to incubate as long as needed for a spiritual rebirth. Give yourself time to be your darkness, your fears, your pain, and your seeds of beautiful potential until you come out to the other side free, wise, and full of creativity. Wow, I like that. That's also number 54. And what's crazy with this is in the shadow of the woman that's walking into the Sweat Lodge, I see Libra scales, and I also see the Sagittarius bow. Okay, so telling your truth about your true empowerment, what it is that you're learning, and the higher knowledge that you're receiving. Let's do number 7. 27 too. You're very welcome. Number 7. Now here's the top one with number 7. Number 7, you got the arrow. And it says, we're reading the essence. It says, receiving this symbol reminds you that when you are in alignment with heart and soul, you are on target and will soon be hitting your mark. Be true to your calling, release attachments, and free yourself from the bondages of unbridled ambition. Now is revealed to be the moment of contact in which your intention meets the material world. The arrow also symbolizes the need to set your creativity free. So again, if you guys, we have 11:11 on the clock as I say that. If you have a number, this is my gift to you for the holiday weekend. Let me know and I'll read the one that is drawn for you. 27. Baby, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Sweetheart emotions is what I just heard. So you have the crow. Okay, notice that you have the sun or the moon behind the crow. We also see crustacean energy here as well. Maybe some of you guys, if you're looking for crustaceans, again, let me know. It's the fossil, right? It's the fossil of the shell, if that means anything to you. So go back, think about how long it took to preserve whatever this is, okay? We're reading the invitation for 27. It says, when you speak the truth and practice truth, eventually everything you say becomes true. Your power to co-create with the truth is the universal law. Correct what is untrue in your life without judgment. Let the truth set you free. Nice. I'm hearing 8. Let's do number 8 as well. And that is Beauty Way. You got the lotus. You also have the dragonfly. So you have the dragonfly that's right through here. It could look like a person to you if you guys can't see it very closely. But here, right through there. There's also something here about being magnificently capable. This might be for someone who hears this later. Magnificently capable of being a creator, of being someone that promotes and loves and does certain things. So could be for anybody. I'm hearing the invitation on this one. And it says, the beauty way invites you to create beauty in your life and to recognize the beauty inside of yourself and in others. Stop and smell the roses. That's me. It says, take a deep breath, look up at the stars, and recognize the splendor that surrounds you. See the beauty in whatever situation you find yourself in, and you will receive the lesson in life that life is teaching you in a kind and gentle way. I just heard somebody's about to get a boyfriend. That's why I heard boyfriend. And we're also going to read number 29 because I see no other numbers. I love you guys. Let me go back and see if I see any other numbers just to be on the safe side. But otherwise, we're going to read 29, 369, 369 vibration. We did talk about that. 117 we read. All right, babies. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here, hitting that like button and sharing the channel. So 58, it says the journey. The medicine of the journey. 29, the journey is calling you, but the timing is premature. Collecting postcards or fantasies of where you want to go may take over your focus and may make you miss your destiny. It says other things must be completed first, or you may still be attached to knowing the destination. Remember that the point of the journey is not the destination. It is who you will become as you are transformed along the way. Do not confuse the inner and the outer journey. Now, what's crazy is I said 29, right? But I did it differently. I went to straight to card 29 instead of the page. So that's actually 58 or 59 for some of you. And now we're going to go to page 29, and whatever resolve is there, we shall share. It will be very strong. Oh my goodness, it says the curse, which is number 14. Oh my. And I'm going to read the invitation. It says, it is time to recognize the source of your limitations. Did your grandparents live with a mindset of scarcity? Did you inherit genes for heart disease? Were you a slave or a master in a past life? This karmic legacy is ready and waiting to be seen, to be untangled, and to be released. It says, honor the players and their stories, forgive everyone and everything, craft a new life course for yourself. You cannot make that up. And look, I'm going to show you her picture. So her picture actually has that indigenous stamp of the hand across the mouth, like this. Can you guys see her eyes? And that truth being revealed, I also see here on her third eye, there is an energy of a heart vibration, which represents the forgiveness of whatever situation you have been going through and dealing with. Some of you all, it's being spoken to in an abusive manner. Some of you all, it's someone slapping you in your face and not allowing you the privilege of living an untainted life. You get to live that life now. You get to do those things. You're getting rid of those past life curse energies. This is a story that was written a long time ago is another thing that I'm thinking of. If you guys are doing the soul traveling as well, this might just not be an earth life situation for you. If you're a star traveler or a galactic energy, right, you hold that and you recognize it and you see it. This could have been many, many moons ago. This one is what I just heard. They said flip to it. I flipped to 102, which is also 50. And it's called the spiral. And I'm going to give you guys the medicine. They said the essence and the medicine. So, wow, this is crazy. So the essence says, from galaxies in the sky to diminutive shells at the beach. Didn't we just say that? Galaxies in the skies to the shells on the beach. It says the spiral is found extensively in the natural world. Its shape in the form of a coiled serpent has been used since ancient times as a tool for growth and transformation. The spiral is a guide for entering deep into one's consciousness and the unknowing. It says, and extending far out into the heavens, because with this deck, it means growth, right? It is crucial to surrender to this journey until the exhausted paradigm dissolves the depths of the psyche and its energy is released to give birth to the new reality. So for a lot of you guys that had the growth symbol, you're seeing all of the vibrations of life gone past into the galactic energy. This is the medicine. The spiral announces a descent into the depths and a rebirth. Allow nothing to get in the way of this process. As the time is right and the forces of nature are supporting you in this endeavor, using stones, twigs, or yarn, build a spiral on the ground that is large enough to walk through with at least 3 turns. Wow. It says, enter the spiral slowly. Once in the center, offer to the earth the feelings or situation that you no longer want in your life. As you walk back the way you entered, feel recharged for your new journey. Wow. You know what I'm getting ready to do? I'm getting ready to use the stepping stones outside and just make one of these. It's just going to stay there. It's going to be a permanent fixture. I might even do it at nighttime and put those glow rocks in there. Oh yeah, I've been getting real creative lately. You know how many times, like I used to paint this on my nails. I did. And this was right around the time that I decided to move to you guys. Like I was going through this whole entire process. Like I've done this multiple times in my life. It's always what it shows up. That's always what it looks like. I love y'all. I do. I do. I truly, truly do. You guys are sweeties. Make sure you are liking, sharing, subscribing. Leave your comments. Feel free to timestamp this. You know what I mean? You guys are awesome when you hook me up and allow me to do other things in my life. And I appreciate you. All the Snapchats or not Snapchats. I don't know why I say that. I don't even have Snapchat. Super Chat. So if you see me on Snapchat, that's not me. Just so you know. I don't have it. But I do have Instagram. I want to show you what it looked like in Sedona. When I first lit this, oh my gosh, it was so pretty. And I'm just now starting to get to the point where I'm like at the flower. This smells good. I actually got this from a woman in Sedona. And it was so funny because I got to the market late. You know, they have that market every weekend, right? Where the vendors come out, the people with stores. They have some of the most beautiful pieces. There was another gentleman there who sells stones. And his stones are gorgeous. Yeah. And I remember I walked up to one of the vendors and he was like, we waited for you all day. And that's exactly what he said to me. Like he recognized my soul, but I had met him before. You know, I don't think he remembered my name, but it was hilarious. I was like, I'm sorry. I had been hiking all day. Like I really got my steps in and I had a good time. So I eventually will get those posted. Anything you guys need? I don't see anything else. I love y'all. Here, this is for you. I'm out the door. We're going to do fun things today and get some tortas and some orange juice and pineapple juice. All right. Bye, MCW. Bye, babies. Have a good one.